the AMSTREAM.
Oh, monkey Jesus. Ruining my intro. All right, guys, good evening. Welcome to the AMSTREAM. Welcome to the Xyphoe show this Friday evening. How are we all tonight? Well, first of all, thank you very, very much, Monkey Jesus, for the very, very early donation there. Very, 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 very much appreciated. Please, everyone, give him some love and bananas in the chat. Well, anyway, enough about me and donations, because tonight is all about brand new Amstrad CPC games, PuzCHAMP. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I am really, really hyped for this tonight, because not only are we looking at the game that we've all been waiting for like 2 years plus, finally we get to have a look at. Well, Novabook had the video first, and I was going to do the live stream first. So it's the first live stream of the almost finished. We're just doing bug hunting at the moment on it. Pinball Dreams conversion to the Amstrad CPC from the very, very famous Amiga game. Now, this was such a popular game on the Amiga. Now, the Amiga era kind of passed me by. Never had an Amiga, so I kind of wasn't aware of this. But I've heard the name, and always heard good things attached to the name of Pinball Dreams. And this is a really, really excellent conversion. I can't wait to show you guys. I'll talk more on it in just a second. And then, much to my surprise, I had missed this on the CPC Wiki forums and discussion over the last few weeks or months or whatever. But we've also got another conversion to the Amstrad CPC tonight of a really classic arcade coin-op, which I love so much, is Scramble. I love Scramble, and it's dropped tonight, this week, sorry, and we're checking it out tonight. It's an arcade perfect conversion, guys. Can't wait. So, looking at Pinball Dreams first, and then we're looking at Scramble. Okie dokie. So, what I'm going to do, guys, as always, I'm going to take a few minutes to welcome each and every one of you to the chat tonight. And so, if you're watching this on CATCHUP, you may want to fast forward 5-10 minutes or something like that. Not Scrabble. And, guys, of course, remember to change your chat window from top chat to live chat, and a little drop down just above the chat box. And that way you won't miss any messages. Right. But Monkey Jesus, thank you again, mate. Much appreciated. Much, 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 much appreciated. Much love to you, my friend. But first in the chat tonight, very, very, very early, over an hour and 10 minutes early, was Mr. Craig Wilson. Good evening, Craig. Tis a Friday and hope all is well in gaming land. Yes. Yes. Just about. I'm very, very tired. But I'll talk about that in a minute. But welcome, Craig. And then we've got Mr. Darren Connor coming in next second. Nice and early as well, half an hour early. Good evening, Darren. How you doing, man? Hope the painting is going well, as always. And we've got another Craig next, Mr. Craig Harrison. He's ready for another epic stream. Wow. Thank you, man. Well, we've got 2 streams tonight, guys. When we've had a good playthrough of both Pinball Dreams and Scramble, probably around about midnight or just before, we're going to switch over to a new stream of what was H1Z1, which is now Z1 a Battle Royale. A huge new update, and I'm really excited to check that out. So into the early hours of the morning, we shall do that. Oh my god! Aaron Phillips donated £2 through the super chat. Scramble, the first game I played on a tabletop. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you very much. Please, everyone give Aaron some love and bananas in the chat for me, guys, please. Aaron, that's really nice to hear, actually. I'm a huge fan of Scramble, as I mentioned a minute ago. And getting an arcade perfect conversion is like nuts to me. I love Killer Cobra. That's a really good clone of Super Cobra, which is like an unofficial sequel to Scramble, but on the Amstrad. But we're going to be looking at some Scramble tonight, mate, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much, dude. Okay, we'll carry on greeting people quickly. So, Kate White upstairs watching with baby Xyphoe. There we go. Next in, we've got Mr. Private Name. Good evening, sir. Well, how you doing, mate? Welcome. Good to have you back here again. Mooza is next. Mooza. I need to spam him some cows, maybe. I don't know why. It's got nothing to do with cows. There we go. Some cows there for Mooza. In the chat. There we go. Hope you're doing well, mate. Next in is Mr. Rispergu. Rispergu, how you doing, mate? Good to have you here as always. Hope you enjoy. Next in, Yellow Belly. Welcome back, my friend. Yellow Belly, how you doing, sir? Sorry for scratching my arm there if the mic picked it up. Rispergu and Yellow Belly, good greetings, my friends. Welcome back to the AMSTREAM. How are you both doing? Next in was Mr. Monkey Jesus. Hey, how you doing, man? Thank you again for the dono. Much appreciated. And reminding the chat to change it to live chat from top chat as well. Good man. Much respect to you, my dude. Clutch Bulky Man 109 already spamming the bananas there really early. Good evening, sir. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, mate. 16-Bit J, greetings to you too, sir. Hope you're doing well. Nobby Thunder, I don't need your dirty love. Nobby Thunder, how you doing, man? Greetings to you too, sir. Anna Zero here, bright and early and bushy-tailed. How you doing, Anna? Wow. A lot of people are already on the banana duties as well, but Anna's here to distribute the bananas as well. She was the originator of the bananas. So the source of all bananas is Anna Zero. How you doing, Anna? Welcome. Lovely to have you here as always. We missed you last week, Anna, as well. Hope you're all right. Hope it's all good. And next in, we've got Mr. 24/7 Music. Guys, all the music, you should know this by now. Everyone should know. All the music you're hearing tonight is because of Mr. 24/7 Music in the chat. This is his synthwavy tunes, and they are brilliant and beautiful. So make sure, guys, you go and check out his Bandcamp page and all that kind of stuff. Link in the description below, and give him some support and love. Okay, moving on. Next in was Mr. Arnie Viking. How you doing, man? Good evening, sir. I got your message. I did reply back to you. So Arnie's asking me questions about my eyes because I know I have to wear specs while using the computer screen. So I'm going to hopefully give Arnie some help there because he's having a similar issue at the moment. So I hope it gets sorted, mate. Fingers crossed for you, dude. Basically, at the moment, get to the opticians and get the full test done with the full 3D scan. Okie dokie. Was violently ill last week. Oh, says Anna. Oh, Anna, sorry to hear that, Anna. I hope you're feeling better this week and all that kind of stuff. Eat some bananas. That'll get you better. Crazy Borg is next there. Crazy Borg, good evening, my German friend. How are you doing? Lovely to have you here, man. Welcome. Technique is next there. Technique, good evening, sir. How you doing, man? Welcome back to the AMSTREAM. Lovely to have you here. Same to you, Fugazi, as well. Welcome, Fugazi. I hope all is good with you. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp at you, Fugazi. Hopefully I muffled that enough. Mike Matthews, good evening, dude, as well. Welcome to the AMSTREAM. I think I'm recognising your name more often now, so that's good. Mike, welcome, man. Hope you have a good time here tonight. Don't want to miss anyone. We've got Aaron Phillips there in the chat as well. Aaron, thank you again for the donation. Very, very kind of you, my friend. Much love to you there. Not in the pub tonight. Good lord. Are you feeling okay? Maybe he's got Anna's germs. Probably says, I'd like to know when my Friday nights went from pubs and nightclubs to Xyphoe. Not that I complain here. I know, mate. I used to be out every Friday and Saturday night, pubbing and clubbing. I think we just got old. We're getting old and responsible and liking to just chill out. Good evening, Novabug, as well. We've got the Novabug and plenty of the Bug Army here tonight as well, mate. Welcome, mate. Good to have you here as always. Well, congratulations on your video as well for Pinball Dreams. Respergu, did I say hello? I think I did. I think I didn't. I don't know. Hello again, Respergu, just in case. Respergu. Polymorph71 as well. Good evening, sir. Welcome back. Red Dwarf fan, clearly, of course. There we go. Missile 982001. Missile, man. Lovely to have you here on the stream, my dude. If you didn't know, guys, Missile has been on my videos right from the very beginning, always leaving lovely comments. He's such a passionate supporter of the Amstrad. He loves, like, he literally loves every game on the Amstrad. Even if I'm a bit like down on a game, he's always in there defending the game. I love that passion and commitment. Bless him. Missile, lovely to have you here, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, gonna scroll through. Smooth MJ moonwalking into the stream as always. Smooth MJ, how you doing, man? Good to have you here. I see you fighting the good fight in Twitter at the moment still. Good for you, mate. Again, another very passionate individual, and I respect that. Mike Smith, good evening, Mike. How you doing, you handsome devil, you, Mike? And hello to Jane as well, if she's watching too. Hope all is good with you, sir, and the missus. AD Sneaky Free, welcome back. Third AMSTREAM in a row now. Who's on the beers? I wish I was, mate. It is Red Bull tonight for me. Keep the energy up because I'm bloody knackered. Never had an Amiga. Xyphoe, get out. Oh, I know. I missed out, man. I missed out. Let's... Where we go? Grain Perspective. There you go. Welcome, mate. We're nearly done with the instructions, guys, and we'll get to Pinball Dreams very, very, very shortly. Great Perspective. How you doing, man? Welcome to the AMSTREAM. Good to have you here as always, my dude. And I just don't want to miss anyone. I've got to greet everyone. SRM79. How you doing, man? We've got a lot of people joining in. We're nearly up to 50 people, so I will speed through these now. SRM79. Hello, my dude. Welcome, 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 welcome. Rock to 11, my old in real life friend. How you doing, man? I always mention this. We used to me and Rock to 11 used to jam Iron Maiden on guitars with each other in bedrooms many years ago. It's like a painting terrible. Painting any fools and David Jason is really hard to paint. Oh, you'll get there, Darren. You'll get there, Darren. You're a very, very talented man. And Mr. Waffles, Waffle, how you doing? I know this is room. How you liking the new H1 update? So yes, I have played it just for an hour or two this week, just to test it out, mate. I love it. The new H1Z1 update is amazing, and we'll be streaming it after the AMSTREAM, probably around just before midnight or something like that. So stick around if you can, and give you some moral support. Anyone else quickly? If I've missed anyone, I do apologise. 25 Clansman, there you are. How you doing, man? Welcome to the AMSTREAM, my dude. Lovely, lovely, lovely to have you here. Big supporter of mine, and I really appreciate that. Xyphoe is my namesake as well. Good evening, dude. Welcome, mate. Good to have you here. And next in, we've got the AMSTREAM troll, retroandliam.com. Steve, how you doing, mate? How many years I've had a massive allergic reaction? Should be on nights. Steve, sorry to hear that, mate. Oh, I was being rude about you there, and he's a bit poorly tonight. Steve, I hope you get better, mate. All the best for you, dude. All right. Ooh, I hope you get sorted. Good evening, Beardo, as well. Beardo, how you doing, man? Lovely to have you here. Great suggestion. I will get round to that, your suggestion as well, as soon as I can, mate. Lovely. I will then probably announce it next week on the AMSTREAM. As I so enjoyed catching the stream early, thanks for a long-awaited week off. Cool, good man, good man. We're talking about emulators there. I will come on to that in just a second. Right, how do I welcome everyone? Hey, Guy777, good evening, love your Amstream ears. Thank you, man. Awesome. Is this your first time on the AMSTREAM? I'm not sure I remember seeing your name or not. If so, welcome. Everyone give Guy777 a very, very nice AMSTREAM welcome. So we have a very, very lovely community here of people, and we'd like to make everyone welcome, of course. Heckman as well, good evening, dude. We're nearly there welcoming people, guys. We're nearly there. Good evening, my dude. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Lovely to see you here again. And Xyphoe fell asleep while I was chatting with... Oh, I fell asleep too, man. Never mind. We'll see how it works tonight. I'll talk to you guys. I was talking to Novabug earlier. Jesus Delmas, how you doing, man? Welcome. Good to have you here as always. Looking forward to Pinball Dreams action indeed. Right. Any messages on this, guys? Please type at Xyphoe and then your message in the chat. Please feel free to retype it again if I missed it. So we're going to talk about Pinball Dreams. Now, we're going to use a brand new emulator tonight, and it's working beautifully when I was testing it and playing with it earlier. And this new emulator is called Retro Virtual Machine, and what it does over WinApe, anyway, at least, is it really nicely, almost accurately emulates a proper old-fashioned CRT screen. And this is very necessary for Pinball Dreams because it uses some clever tricks on at least it's loading screens and stuff like that. I had a little test of it earlier today. I have a problem. The audio sounds fine on the computer, but when put through OBS and streamed and recorded, it sounds utter trash. And it goes really clipped and distorted for some reason, even though all the levels are way down. The multimeter is shown, the meter levels are shown fine and all that kind of stuff. So I've had to play around with it. You guys need to tell me if it sounds really, really bad, and what we can do is switch to WinApe, which will possibly sound better. But I'll tell you this, guys, as well now. I realise as a WinApe, the audio from WinApe is not very good at all. Anyway, generally. And Retro Virtual Machine and testing around today has opened my eyes to that fact. However, I think WinApe is still the best all-round emulator. But this Retro Virtual Machine is awesome. You guys should go and download it and check it out. I'm going to try and capture it and show you on the stream as we load up Pinball Dreams, but it's really difficult because it works in several sort of layers, so getting a proper capture of it is quite difficult. We're about to do the full screen capture. You'll see. We'll see if it works or not. So, okay, let's start this off then, and I hope this works. Bloody hell, I'm stressed. I was up all day today. I work a night shift, and I was up to like 2-3 o'clock this afternoon trying to fix this, and I had to get up at 6, so I'm bloody shattered. Right, let's take down the we'll leave the music just a little bit there. We need to pop this up a little bit. Right, let's get Retro Virtual Machine up, and then we'll start Pinball Dreams. Let's see if we can get the capture going of this. Might not work. Hopefully, let's just see. Well, it's now decided to capture the background. Fart. So it's not behaving. Well. Oh, there we go. Retro Virtual Machine. Eee, poggers. Oh, it's not quite actually. It's not captured the interface. Bloody hell. So this is the emulator here. Oops. Oh, all right, okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, why is it not working now? So we've got the window capture working, but we can't actually... Okay, should theoretically be okay here. We need to reset. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to be able to show you the full interface then, but we've got the actual capture working. Yeah, CPU emulation is open a separate window. I know I've got different captures going. It's OBS is struggling to capture them. Right, so this is such a cool emulator. Like, here we've got like different things we could do with the screen. Like we're using here, guys, is like a CRT curved screen slightly. In fact, we can probably show you the curve. Can we change that? Screen curvature. So we can actually do that to the screen, which is kind of cool. We're going to have it just very, very slightly on. Just a slightness. With a big net effect on it, but which we're not going to use tonight. And we can add scan lines. There you go. I'm only just going to add a few there. Add a bit of a mask on that. But we'll leave that there. Oh. So lots and lots of cool things to do here. We even have the beam on the screen, so I've got this on full at the moment. You should be able to see that. You can have the beam going there. Isn't that cool? But we're going to just have a very, very fast beam going through there. Okie dokie. So, and there's also different presets you can use here as well. What a cool emulator. Audio. And this is what I've had to set with Overbug, by the way. So this is all monitored here. Look at that. You can choose the AY chip here. We're going to have to choose mono here, unfortunately, for the sound to get this not distorting. Look at all those beautiful levels. You can actually control. Remember, guys, the sound chip on the Amstrad has 3 different channels of sound. And here, you can actually control them. You can actually just pump up one channel of the sound and leave the other 2 down if you want to. That's brilliant! That's amazing! We'll show you all this working shortly anyway. Yes. And we're using the 6128 here. Now, Pinball Dreams, guys, is a 128k only game. Just thought I should probably point that out. Don't show Chili Vision this. No comment. Right, that is nuts. Best emulator ever. Winape still wins for me at the moment because it just has so much ease of use in the maybe I'll be converted. This is a very, very good emulator. Right, it is now time for some Pinball Dreams. Let's get this started off. Hopefully I won't screw it up. Look at this. You want to put a disc in. You even get the disc noise. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if it captured it or not. In fact, what we're going to do as well, we'll take it off write protected. And I think it will save high scores to the disc as well. Now I've got the disc in the drive. There we go. Now, apologies if the audio doesn't sound great. Let me know if it's really, really bad. Some people joining in there. Dunsey Bomb, how you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Amstraddle as well. Good evening, dude. Welcome. Old Style Gaming, how you doing, man? I've seen your Twitter. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. We're going to probably talk about that after playing some Pinball Dreams. I'm sorry to hear about your woes of your YouTube channel and issues of the YouTube team. I'll talk about this with you guys in a little bit. Anyway, let's get this started off. Here we go, Pinball Dreams. Hopefully the audio will be okay here. Oof. I'm keeping quiet. I'm letting you guys just listen to this. I'm not going to talk. Welcome to Pinball Dreams. The very first real pinball simulator for the Amstrad CPC. Recommends Retro Virtual Machine, which we're using right now. A Xyphoe dance. I can't dance for Toffee, mate. Is a little. Twerk. Oh my god. I'm not Novabug. Is the audio sounding okay, guys? I've had to really play around with this. Hopefully it's not like sort of clipping and distorting. Do the floss. No. Good. Audio sounds fine. Brilliant. So here we go, guys. Wow, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now, guys, I have to make a point here, of course, that which will keep Chidi happy as well. Someone mentioned him earlier, but yeah, you've really got to play this on real hardware. It's been tweaked and designed for real hardware. The real Amstrad and its sound chip and its nuances, which no one's been really able to 100% accurately emulate. And even playing around the graphics settings here, it's not like it's going to be on a real Amstrad monitor, because there is that little bit of blur on the Amstrad monitors and those old CRTs as well. And the game is optimised for that. It's hard to explain from an idiot like me, but it has to be said. However, as the scrolling message said at the bottom there, guys, if you're going to play this, play in Retro Virtual Machine. Although I have to say, it looks and sounds very, very good in Win8. Someone mentioned that there might be a little bit of lag at times in Win8 of this game, but it's hard to spot. But there you go. So there we go. Shut up, Kate White. Shut up. Right. Have you toyed with the filters on the graphics settings? Yes. I've got into something that I like. I just want like a subtle bit of CRT on it. I think we can maybe just add a little bit more curvature to the screen. If people like scan lines, I can add them. But it will make it not look as bright. So we're just adding a very, very subtle amount there. We're going to do no ghosting, because there's actually already some ghosting programmed in on the ball. Yep, scan lines. And there we go. Right. Per Anderson, welcome, dude. That's a very, very good question. This is a demo release just released to a few people for testing. So it's not released just yet. I know this is like a real horrible tease and stuff, but at least you get to see the game. If you don't get it ruined for you, then obviously don't watch. But they're hoping very, 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 very soon they'll get the rights cleared. And it's gone really, really far now. I'm not sure if I should say who they're talking to currently, but I have a very, very good feeling that it'll all get cleared. And it shouldn't take too long. So give it maybe a few weeks. I don't know. Maybe even a few days. But the people that are getting the permission from are very, very nice, good people. Put it that way. Okay. Right. Let's go. Okay, it's not the full release. Not to the public. I mean, basically, they think the game is finished. You'll see it shortly. and they're just asking people to like be on the way, do some testing, look out for any bugs. We're going to load the first table here, ignition, and yeah, if I find any bugs, I'm going to report it, of course. But like, it's just while they're waiting for the rights issue to clear because they've asked permission. Oh. Now, I believe, guys, this is full 50 frames per second. 1 second. I've quizzed the Batman group with some questions earlier. I'm not sure the... Right. I believe, guys, this is like 50 frames per second on the Amstrad. Right. Let's just get going. F1 to put a credit in. Here we go in the first table. Ooh. Wrecked already. Ooh, get a bonus there. Oh my god. How do I bloody pause this? Rispergoo. Today, £3. Keep up the good work, Xyphoe. You're a good lad. Rispergoo, thank you very, very, very much, dude. Please, everyone give Rispergoo some love and chat in there, some love in the chat there, and some bananas. Let's hope I don't get wrecked here. Rispergoo, thank you very, very much, dude. Much appreciated. Thankfully, I'm off banana duty tonight. Anna's here. In her absence, I was spamming the banana emotes. Oh my god, wrecked. Thank you guys there for giving Rispergoo some love there. Much love, man. Thank you very, very, very much. Right. Very kind of you, the £3. That's awesome, my dude. Ah. Now, there is a tilt in this game as well. You can press spacebar to tilt the table. At the right moment, I will show you in action. Now, I have to be honest, guys. I'm not very good at pinball games. Or pinball in general, actually. Ooh, oh, good. Hang on. Why is it... Oh, you got this overlay at the top here that doesn't always disappear. It's really annoying. Doesn't matter, it's game over. Okay. Yeah, I've just noticed that. No, thank you very much. Right, let's start this off again. Let's play properly this time. So yeah, do you know what? I'm also going to be honest with you guys that like pinball games on a computer never really appealed to me, if I'm honest. Oh, I tried to use the tilt there. It was like it's almost a bit. There's a tilt in action there. It's almost a bit like, why would you want a fruit machine simulator on the Amstrad? Q25 Klansman getting cross at me. But actually, it makes more sense having a pinball game on a computer than a fruit machine game, maybe. But my god, I'm terrible at this. But there's actually lots of clever stuff you can do with pinball games, and the pinball games I did like on computers was like, what was it called on the Game Boy? Return of the Gator, because it took the pinball game. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. It took the pinball game, but added extra stuff that you couldn't do on a pinball table, like have bosses like go at the top of the table, and you had to jump between different tables. I like that concept. That's why I quite like. Oh my god, what's the pinball game on the GX4000 called? Super Pinball. Oh bloody hell! I'm looking at my boxes there and I can't see it. The pinball game on the GX4000, guys. What's it called? Super Pinball Magic, that's it. And I like the concept that on... Oh my god, I'm terrible. Right, I'll get better though, I promise you guys. I like the concept of Super Pinball Magic where you can actually jump between tables and do clever stuff. So I like that about those kind of pinball games. This is a more traditional pinball game in that, you know, it's the one table, just like you've probably seen in a real arcade or something like that. There we go. But it's so brilliantly done that I'm not bothered about my silly little thing about, like, well, if you're going to do a pinball game, you've got to add more content in it than what you get in a real pinball table. Enough is here. This is fast, fun, smooth, brilliantly presented. Soundtrack is phenomenal. Oh, and that was on the Amiga version. I'm talking about the Amiga version, really. I haven't even come to the Amstrad conversion, and just how brilliant this is. And I can see why it was so popular on the Amiga. God damn it. But yes, Jay Smith as well, welcome dude, sorry I missed you earlier. Ball physics are great in this, really transfer well from the Amiga, which I'm surprised by. Guys, you guys in the chat, right, whoever here owned an Amiga and had this game, tell me right now in the chat how this compares. And I tell you one thing it's got over the Amiga version as well, it actually loads a lot quicker than the Amiga version. At least from what I've seen on YouTube. Patrick, good evening, dude. Welcome, my friend. Ooh. Now, unlike other pinball games, like we've mentioned, like sort of Super Pinball Magic and stuff like that, there isn't like an ending to this game. It's all about racking up the high scores. We can try and light up as much as we can on there, like we've lit up the letters ING now on ignition. You see that, guys, there? ING. And that's those three red buttons are just above it there. We're going to try and get as much lit up as possible. And we're going to look at all four tables tonight, of course. Damn. Nice one, Patrick. Sounds like you had a good evening so far. Good stuff. Yeah, okay. I see there's a discussion on YouTube channels and demonetization and stuff like that. I'm going to talk about that shortly because I just want to concentrate on the game at the moment. To give it its credit and due. But I do actually want to say something about what's going on YouTube in a short little bit. And I suck. Right, level 1 will go on this table. And we're going to start looking at the other tables. I don't know, this may well be my favourite table so far. And it's the first one. So, yes, ball physics. Absolutely amazing. The Batman group, I've been chatting to them over email. Oh my god. And they tell me basically that they started programming this and looking at the physics on a high level language, probably C++, I'm guessing, on a PC, and used it to study the complexity of the required maths and get a preview of the results. And then they made an estimation of like how this would consume memory and CPU on the Amstrad with all the graphics and all that kind of music and sound effects and stuff. And then they started from there. But it was, to them, getting the physics right on the ball and was absolutely key, and the flippers, of course. And they spent a huge amount of time on that. And I'm really, really glad they did, because if you don't get the... God damn it! Because if you don't get it right on a pinball game on a computer, what's the point? It's the key and core components of a good pinball game. And my god, guys, have they managed this. Now, before I knew about Scramble being released this week on the Amstrad, I was going to make this a pinball games themed stream, and we'd have a look at... God damn it. We'd have a look at all the pinball games on the Amstrad. I'm going to load another table up here. And that would have been very, very interesting just to see how bad and wrong they get the physics. I mean, like, respect to them back in the day, of course. Loading steel wheel. They didn't have a great amount of time. They didn't have 2 years to play around and get the physics right and stuff like that. But it would have been an interesting comparison and just see how right Pinball Dreams gets it here. Steel wheel. This is one of quite a lot of people's favourite tables as well. Right. Okay, right. I'm going to talk about this now very, very quickly while you can have a listen to the music of Steel Wheel on this Steel Wheel sort of title screen. I saw the earlier tweet that OSG, our very, very good friend, Old Style Gaming OSG, got his entire YouTube channel demonetized by YouTube, and I know there's people out there that I find it a bit distasteful sometimes to talk about like earning money from YouTube and stuff like that. But hey, we do it, you know, we do. We don't earn much from it because it's like I'll get like 0.05 pence from ad revenue from this stream tonight, whatever. But it all adds up. OSG has a really, really big channel, and he got demonetized this week. Everything, his entire channel, and no real explanation why, apart from reused content. What the hell does that mean? And now YouTube has seen as well taking away his right to talk to creator support to get proper help with the issue. So guys, first of all, do me a favour. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to draw attention to my account, so I'll come on to that in a minute. But go on his Twitter, OSG's Twitter. So if you actually, I'm gonna post a link to it. So we're gonna help out fellow YouTubers here. Let's find OSG, and I'm going to put the link to his Twitter in his stupid search box. Right. And what I want you guys to do tonight, if you can, or whenever, is see his tweets, and the ones to YouTube support specifically, or whatever, retweet them, comment on them, show your outrage, show some support for a very, very supportive man of my channel and many other people's channels here. A lot of people here chatting away that he's been very supportive to as well. So please give him some support, retweet his tweets to YouTube, tell him your outrage, tell him to get it sorted and stuff. Now, how this applies to me, I don't want any attention thrown on my channel because I've got a load of old videos from years ago with like copyright strikes on them. I'm going to talk very quickly because we've got to get back to the game. And that includes some really good long play videos that I added like a tiny bit of like background music, maybe from a movie that was like, it was a movie game. What's I thinking? Nightbreed was one long play. I did like the music from the film in the background, like a 2% volume, just really subtly in the background, and they got flagged. Guys, what I'm going to have to do, this has really scared me what's happened to OSG, so I'm going to post a thing on Facebook about this, and I'll list all the videos, but any of the videos I've got where I've got a copyright claim or whatever, I'm going to delete. I'm going to have to delete them, which includes quite a lot of old long plays and stuff like that, which is really, really sad for me, but I just left them up there. I'm like, oh dear, I'm losing out on 5 pence worth of ad revenue or something like that. Big deal, I'll leave them up, what the hell. And let them just take the money, like record label companies or whatever. But they're gonna have to go. So I will put a link in the description. I'll put a links in a Facebook post over the next weekend or week, and I'm gonna delete them all. And I'll redo them at some point. But if you want to watch them, then I can perhaps re-upload them somewhere else, or give you a few days' notice. So there we go. YouTube absolutely blows at the moment, and it's pushing me more and more and more towards Twitch. But my core of my channel has always been making you those long play and review videos. But is that reused content? Which, if I is this reused content? Is this reused content right now? Is YouTube going to ban my channel? I don't know. That's what the reason they gave to OSG is reused content. How many videos do we have to delete? I've got like 3 pages worth on YouTube on my channel, so it's about 30 vids. maybe more. Some of them are not live anyway, but there you go. As Novabug says, the alternative there is like support your creators on Patreon and stuff like that. Anyway, so there we go. Please give OSG some love there. OSG, I hope that helps you out a little bit, mate, and helps you get sorted. I know we should be playing games, but I find it really important to help other creators on YouTube and stuff, especially very, very nice and supportive people like OSG. Right, okay, so Steelwheel, we've been listening to that for a long time now. Don't worry, Aaron, Fifth Axis is safe. In fact, all my videos for the last few years, guys, I've not used any content and music from any of the things. I've just kept it as safe as possible. That's why I don't swear. That's why, guys, you can play. I know people complain about swearing filter, but like, that's why there's a swearing filter, because YouTube might go like, we don't want swearing in videos. Demonetized channel, can't stream for 30 days or whatever. Don't want to risk it. Don't want to risk it. That's the world we're living in, guys, of YouTube. It's going downhill fast. Oh, this is nice. So this is based on a steam train in the Wild West, I assume. Very nice. Look how fast and smooth the ball moves. Oh my god. Oh, the music is awesome here. Oh god. What happened there with AMSTREAM? Oh, he said a naughty word. Sorry, he'll be back shortly. Oh, actually, can I unban him? I think it's because like he said more than once. It's banned you for 3 seconds. 5 minutes, isn't it, guys? Sorry, AMSTREAM. You can still watch though. But welcome, AMSTREAM. Lovely to have you here, dude. You got to watch your language though, I'm afraid. And talking of language and swearing filters and stuff like that, guys, in real life, I swear like a trooper, and I've dropped the C-bomb a few times and all that kind of stuff. I'm not some namby-pamby PC warrior or anything like that. Just the world we're living on YouTube. Family friendly, boys. Family friendly. But then again, my kids watch this as well, so and they tell their friends about my channel at school. Oh my god. Anyway, back to talking about the game. Oh god. Sound effects are awesome. I think the one thing it's perhaps lacking that the Amiga version had is, well, I think the Amiga version had some sampled speech and sounds. Woo! That's nice. And maybe some additional sort of sound effects here and there, which you're just not going to be able to properly recreate on the Amstrad. Now we do have sampled speech on some Amstrad games. Think of the Oliver Twins games, guys. Sounds like "Welcome to Robin Hood" or "Welcome, Robin." It doesn't sound very, very good. Now, if they remade this for the... I suck at this. If we remade this for the Plus machines, perhaps they could use the DMA chip to like relay sampled sounds and speech and stuff like that. But I think the Batman group are done with this game now. Apart from maybe fixing the odd bug if we find any. So far, we found no bugs. Only a Nova bug. That's the one thing I hate about pinball though, is the unavoidable like deaths. The ball's just gonna go flying out somewhere and there's nothing you can do at the time to stop it from going there. I mean, we do have the tilt. I've not really used it much. And if you tilt too much, the table gets locked out and you can't control the flippers. Yay! The table plays best for me. I never tilt on pinball games. AMSTREAM, how you doing, man? Now, guys, and I've been jabbering away about stuff, and I apologise for missing anyone's. Oh yeah, you can use the flippers to change the arrows there. You see that for the different holes to fall through? No, I suck. Xyphoe, Rhino was saying in the CPC wiki forum that he would add an online score table for M4 owners. No way, that's awesome. Oh, we can have high score challenges, but I don't have an M4. That's the Wi-Fi card, isn't it? That's brilliant. Lucas Rainford, how you doing, man? You used to battle this on the Amiga. How does this compare to the Amiga version? What do you reckon? It's beautiful. Oh my god. Can't wait to play this. I know, I'm sort of like teasing you guys. It's cruel for me to be playing this. How could I not show it off to you guys? This is awesome. Let's hope there's no rights issues though. Let's hope they get that sorted. I think that's why they're giving the game out to like people like me and Novabug. Show it off. And I think if like the rights holders see the response, maybe they will be very, very favourable in officially allowing it to be distributed. The only thing is I don't think obviously the Batman group can make any money off of this. I would gladly pay like stupid money for like this being released on a proper disc with a box and all that kind of stuff. I'd be like, shut up, take my money. Ooh! That's nice. I think the music works really well on this table. It's not my favourite in terms of a colour scheme, but I love the fact there's like so many of those big ramps that are like quite accessible. This makes this table really, really good fun. And having the train theme with the track there on the right and sound effects of the train and stuff is really, really, really nice. Woo! Big box of fringe disc. Hell to the yeah. Ah, using the tilt there. I tried to use the tilt to get me out of trouble there. A proper collector's edition would be great. I'm a sucker for a box t-shirt. Me too. Hey, Video Fiend, how you doing, man? Xyphoe, comparing this to the version on my Amiga, it's a great copy. The physics are spot on, the music and sound effects are better on the Amiga, and also the surface and the edges are smoother on the... Right, gotcha. Cool. Good to see him, Video Fiend. I'm glad you enjoy, my dude. Xyphoe needed an Airwolf video in tribute to star Jean-Michel Vincent, who died last month. Oh, sorry against it due to the game being complete rubbish. Good luck getting through it. We you were there on that live stream where we beat Airwolf with after 1 billion snapshot reloads. I got you, Video Fiend. So you're impressed then. Also, going thanks to everyone for the retweets and thanks Xyphoe for the mention. It's because of you guys that I haven't chucked it all in. You keep going, man. Keep fighting it. Do not give up the chase against YouTube support and all that kind of stuff. Just keep hammering them and you'll get there. It will get sorted. I'm sure it will. I'm a bit suspicious that it seems to be only affecting people in the EU. Is this scaremongering from YouTube about Article 13 they're worried about? I wonder. Right, we're going to move on to the next table when I lose all my lives here. Woof! How did I survive that? Remember, use the flippers to change those arrows and get them all lit up. didn't change the arrow in time. Ah! I'm trying to set it up there. Sophie Rose, good evening. Oh, I never got it in there before. Yeah. That's what she said. Now guys, I am sorry if I missed loads of your comments and messages and stuff like that. The chat has been very, very active tonight. We've got over 70 people watching at the moment, which is PugChamp. And I apologise that I'm missing a lot of your messages. Obviously I'm trying to concentrate on this and not suck at it. That's a game over. So we're going to look at table 3 now, guys. But next week, guys, on the 15th of March, is my birthday. And I'll be doing a birthday stream. And I'm going to be drinking some red wine. And I'm going to be chilling out and chatting a lot more of you guys, okay? That's going to be a chill, fun stream. Probably just playing some of my favourite Amstrad games or something. And then we'll do what we're doing tonight. Finish off with a H1Z1 after midnight or something. But next week, birthday stream. And I'll be wanting to spend more time chatting with you guys. Oh, let's load up the next table. There we go. I'll have listened to the music on this table because it's different to the in-game music. So I'll use this to catch up on the chat a little bit. See my Robin Hood Legend Quest video yet? Patrick, no. And we haven't had a chance to watch Aladdin yet, either. But I'll be hopefully catching up with your videos on your channel, Patrick, this week. I'm off work, looking after Mrs. Xyphoe, who's going in for a hernia operation on Monday. So, oh, by the way, guys, probably no long playing review video this Monday because not had time preparing this tonight and getting things sorted to be off work, get all my work finished at my real job, and so I'm going to be off next week and look after Mrs. Xyphoe as she recovers. Showing off your prezzies. Don't know what I'm getting yet though. Play Scramble already. Coming up. We've got this table and one more, and then we're looking at Scramble. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Looks like the Amstrad is living in a golden age of awesome games. Indeed, Claudio. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Syntax Horror as well. Hello, dude. How you doing, man? Sounds good, says Oxo Good. Oxo Good, I missed you as well earlier there. Welcome, man. How you doing? Ekman, so yeah, that will be coming up shortly, Scramble. Don't you worry. But obviously, most people are really excited about Pinball Dreams. So, but beatbox. Now I like the music, the colours on this. Do I like the table layout? The only thing I'm not sure about this table layout, which is like no criticism of the Amstrad version because this is exactly what the Amiga version is like, is that the ball gets really hidden at the very top of the table, and you lose out a bit of like seeing what's going on. That's right, Beardo. That's right, Beardo. Yeah, it's a little bit hidden at the top there, which is a shame. I think you miss out on seeing interesting stuff that's going on. That's only a minor criticism. Whoa. Whoa, look at that. Maybe that's a technique I could use more, like hold it up and you flip it like that, and then boom! Or not. It's probably better to like hit it as it lands to get more like speed. Zombie Peaks, how you doing, man? You never heard of Scramble? Who's that? If you're referring to me, of course I've heard of Scramble. It's one of my favourite ever coin-ops. In fact, Scramble is probably my favourite coin-op of that really early era of arcade games. I would 100% more want to play Scramble than I would Pac-Man, Space Invaders and all that kind of stuff. Well, I suck at that table. suck. Is the new HLZ on cross-platform over PS4? No. The PS4 version, Aaron, is very different. Well, actually, it feels like it might be the same game. The gun mechanics and how you aim and stuff is very, very different on the PS4 version. It's not cross-platform because any PS4 players coming across a PC Mouse Warrior will just get absolutely massacred by them. Oh god, I see discussions about Article 13 and Article 11 there. Oh, it's so depressing. And I suck. Right. But this is an amazing job done by the Batman group. I am so looking forward to any other projects that come from them. I'd love them to see them remake Outrun or something like that. Good luck getting the rights from Sega for that. Ooh. Okay. What else can I say about this game? I mean, you could not ask for a more perfect and version of Pinball Dreams on an Amstrad. I literally, guys, I cannot see what else Batman Group could have done here. I mean, even the scoreboard at the top is the same as the Amiga version. I don't know what else they could add or change. I literally cannot think of anything else. If anyone spots anything you want to nitpick, go ahead. But like, we need a CPC Castlevania. Yes, yes, Nova. Yes, Crazy Borg. Pinball Wizard. What's that? Did I say Pinball Wizard rather than Pinball Dreams? Oops. If so, apologies. But I literally, I just cannot think of anything else they could have done differently. And also, Retro Virtual Machine, what an awesome emulator. So guys, when this does get released, make sure you play this on Retro Virtual Machine. Works perfectly fine on Win 8 though. Okay, let's have a look at table number 4 then. This one's going to be quite interesting. This is the last table. 4 tables in total. This is the nightmare table. Sean Higgins says, hey man, how you doing? Getting on the high score table is not easy, no. I clearly suck at this game. Yeah, Street Fighter 2. That's the next game I'm really looking forward to being released on the Amstrad. Hopefully they'll finish it. In the graveyard. This looks a tough table. Amstrad forever. Yes, Retro Virtual Machine runs on Linux. It was also originally on the Mac. Started off on the Mac, I believe. Anyone can correct me if I'm wrong. Batman Group should rewrite Supertron. Alright, I don't think they'll be much interested in that one, mate. Right, let's go. Oh, Private, I get you. Looking for comparable pinball game. Right, yes, got you, man. Oh, that ball came down really quickly. I wasn't expecting that. The music sounds reminiscent of a Black Sabbath song. Like do 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 do. What Black Sabbath song is that? Not War Pigs. NIB? Any Black Sabbath fans in the house? Ooh, didn't work. Oh! Holy crap! Private name with the £20 to the super chat. Have a nice night. Dude, oh my god, thank you very, very much. Please, everyone, give Private Name some massive love and bananas in the chat there with the whopping £20, dude. Oh, and I died. Dude, thank you very, 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 very much. Oh, that border thing at the top there, hang on. Spelling with money bags there. And some... Where's that health review? Has Anna distributed some bananas there? Yes? If not, I will, especially, because that is a nuts donation. Thank you very, very, very much, mate. Where are the bananas? There we go. Oh, AMSTREAM, I see you there. You're back after your little time out there. Sorry about that earlier. Here we go again. Yeah, I think it's NIB this is reminiscent of. Private Name, you have an awesome weekend, my dude. Thank you very, 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 very much. I think I'll treat Mrs. Xyphoe to a takeout pizza on Monday after her operation on that. Thank you very, very much, mate. So I'm sure she'll thank you too. Well, I'm not doing very well on this table so far. Oof. Now, one technique I've often used on pinball games is doing both flippers at the same time, just in case. Ooh. But you run a real risk there that if you hit the ball at a certain angle and then it spins off and hits the edge of the other flipper, it's going to go flying downwards and out of bounds. Oh yes! I should point out as well, I'll show you in a second, the flippers respond to the strength and the length of your key press as well. Oh, I'm Sarika, you're Ziska! Ziska, how you doing, man? Ziska streams on Twitch, really good AMSTREAM content. Let me show you the flippers here very quickly. If I lightly press the key for the flipper, can you see it doesn't go fully there, but hold it down longer, full thing. But like, look at that. So the flippers respond to like the strength and length of your key press, which is awesome. Batman Group also told me that the keyboard on the real Amstrad responds better than emulated keyboards. I'm not having any issues personally, but I could probably see where he's coming from if the game responds to like the strength of your key press and all that kind of stuff. Ah! And I suck. Oh my god. Game over. Should we do one more go on this? Go on then. Try the Amiga version on stream to compare. Do you know what, Retro and Lim? I had a display capture ready and a link to a YouTube video of the Amiga version, but because I haven't contacted the person who uploaded that video for permission to show his video on my stream, I'm not going to risk it. Like what's happened to OSG. That's the fallout from that stupid crap. Also, look at that flipper. Can you see it sort of blurring? Right? FYI, that's intentional. That's programmed in. So when the ball's moving really, really fast as well, they've added like sort of like different shades of the ball just underneath it to get like a nice blur effect. That's actually intentional, and I think that's a really, really cool thing. So keep your eyes on the ball when this moves. When it goes really fast, you sort of see like a little almost motion trail of it. Oh God. Giving credit in description. You should ask permission first. Basically, there's a giving credit or not. If you're not asked permission, he can still, and he hasn't given it, he can still put a claim in. But I recommend anyone to go on, if they want to now, before I finish looking at this and move on to Scramble. Anybody other wants to go and have a quick look on YouTube at like Amiga Pinball Dreams and put, I don't know, my video and their video side by side, feel free to go ahead and you will see what a brilliant conversion this is. What I think I will do at some point, guys, is do a separate video for my channel of this and put like the Amiga version next to the Amstrad version as like a comparison, and then you can see the differences, if you can spot any, apart from the slightly less high def graphics, of course. Because the chunky fat white pixels on the Amstrad Mode 0, you know. The Amiga's going to be able to have like more pixels, sharper pixels, smaller pixels, and more colours, of course. But oh, good night, Patrick. I'm sorry, I've just seen that there. Take care, my friend. Have a good night, and I'm going to be catching up with your channel videos very, very soon. Right, just one more go, and then we're going to have to move on to Scramble. This is a tough table. I can see actually this one is actually quite hard. Ooh. So I've not been racking up very, very big high scores. Pinball games are not games I play on a computer. But I am really enjoying this, and I kind of want to play. Oh my goodness gracious me! Technic with the 464 for the Amstrad 464, £4.64 for the super chat. Might all hope the rest of the stream goes on. Oh, Technic! Thank you very, very, very much, dude. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you very, 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 very much. Good night and have an awesome weekend, dude. Please, everyone give him some love in the chat, please. What? That's straight out. So what am I going to do there? And also, can we have some bananas for Technic, please, as well, guys? What a nice dude. So yeah, you and your family have an awesome weekend, Technic. Going to play the Scramble arcade before the CPC version. Oh, I've got the bloody thing at the top there. Hang on. The overlay. There it goes. It's gone. Oh, how did I survive that? Monkey Jesus, that's a good question. I don't have my capture set up for my emulator. I'm going to say no. Because I'm probably going to do a long playing review video of Scramble at some point soon, and I will do the arcade version first as a comparison in that. Mods, you can let Retro and Limbs message come through there. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, okay, we're going to do one more go on Pinball Dreams on this table, and then we're going to move on to Scramble. Rising jackpot. I played Scramble on the Vectrex. Yes, me too, Crazy Borg, because I've got a Vectrex, and Scramble is the game that's currently still loaded in the side of my Vectrex, and it's the game I come back to and play a lot. So It's weird because Scramble's been the one game I've been playing a lot over Christmas. That's when Mrs. Xyphoe got me a Vectrex for Christmas. Bless her. Amazing present. And Scramble is the one game I've been really playing a lot of. And lo and behold, the Amstrad version comes along. Woohoo! Whoa. That's right, Mrs. Xyphoe. I've been playing it on mine a lot. Thanks to you, my darling. Okay. I love the graphics on this table, though. It's just such a difficult table. The die at the top there. Ooh, I've lit up all the things there. And there we go, guys. That is Pinball Dreams for you. Wow. I hope you enjoyed watching that, guys. I'm sure you're really pumped and excited this being finally released. I mean, I'm not spotted any bugs. I'm sure there won't be any more tweaks done to it. We're just waiting for the rights to be sorted, and it will come. And I'll do a separate video of this when it is released anyway. So, guys, if you want some more Pinball Dreams action from me, I will do that soon. All over. Right, time for some Scramble. Get the disc in first of all. Okay. Yeah, Scramble background. Beautiful. I can't wait to try some. Retroversion machines crashed on me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, it's back. It's back. Let me just check the disc. The disc's in the machine. No, it's not. So we'll have to do that again. Put Scramble in. Well, that's the first time the emulator's crashed on me, but it seems to be working okay. Can you imagine ChatCHQ updating and re-release the same level as this? But you know, oh, hang on. Lovely loading screen here as well. Do you know what? I don't think I want ChatCHQ touched. I think it's one of the best games on the Amstrad. Anyway, let's get Outrun converted. Well done, Xyphoe, you broke it. So I've overseen the new controller for the Vectrex Radpad, I think. Bargain 100 quid! Bloody hell! Don't think I'll be buying that, but it sounds good, 25 Klansman. I will check that out. I'm gonna have some Vectrex videos on my channel coming up soon. Look at this, a little nod to MAME emulator here. Anyone that's played MAME will recognise this like little sort of splash screen before the start of every MAME emulated ROM. Brilliant. Scramble 20. Let's read the credits here quick. 2019 by PuzCPC. Actually, he contacted me on. Can I get He contacted me on CPC Wiki forums, and I told him I was going to be streaming this tonight. So hopefully, you might even be watching at the moment. He tells me. Actually, let's put some music on the background quickly while I read this out. He tells me in his message, actually, that when I was a child, I wrote some games on the Schneider CPC 464. All written in BASIC. Then came the Amiga, and I forgot about the CPC. Oh dear. When I found the Batman Forever demo, in fact, Batman group again involved, I began to follow the retro CPC scene again. In 2016, I wrote again in BASIC the game Cosmic Wars. Arcade game from LCD Watch, alright. All these years later, I really wanted Scramble for the Amstrad. And I decided in 2018 to write it myself. I set myself the goal of getting Scramble on the CPC as close as possible to the original coin-op. And I'm surprised the CPC is capable of copying the original coin-op as well. So well. But he wrote all the code himself, with help of source codes that I found on CPC Wiki and elsewhere on the net. But he didn't have any of the original code from the arcade machine, so he's not reused, like ripped the code from the arcade original here. Just by watching it on the MAME emulator, basically. Any player watching ripping motions? This was my first game written in an assembly language. I hope it's not the last. Oh, he's always got another. He's also got a next game planned as well. There we go. Right, let's get this started off then. So thank you to PuzCPC for talking to me earlier, and it's just going to start. It's even got the thing that swishes across like the arcade version. How far can you scramble? There we go. This game is out for you guys to play right now and download it. It's on the CPC Wiki forums. I should have put a link in my description. I forgot to, so I apologise for that, guys. Bad streamer. And there we go. Ready? Here we go, guys. You should know what Scramble is. Oh my god, look how smooth this is. I hope it does look smooth on YouTube. It does at my end. Now, I don't think this is actually 50 frames per second. I think this is like a 25 frames per second. But this is like really nice. I mean, my favourite on the Amstrad of a Scramble game was obviously Killer Cobra, and that managed an amazingly smooth and extremely fast stroll. And not many games have managed to do it since, but here we are with this. I'm sure the colour changes as well are just like the arcade versions. Top tip here: just keep a straight line blasting away, and these enemies, aliens and stuff, will inevitably fall into the path of the bullets. And if you furthest right, go as far right as you can, which I am at the moment, your bullets will go faster, and then you can always move backwards to manoeuvre if an alien does escape your hail of bullets. And obviously keep bombing those fuel dumps. But this is awesome. Oh, I hate this bit. Keep the bombs going here because you want to hit the fuel dumps. That was me running out of fuel there and panicking. Damn it. Done! Oh. I wish I knew what the shortcut for pause was on this. So I see there was messages for me in the chat there, and I'm missing them. Right, concentrate, Xyphoe, concentrate. You need to be watching to the far right of the screen all the time of where they're coming from. But also, I'm trying to hit fuel dumps as well. Yes! Now, nearly all the rockets here will take off on you. But if you can try and be as far right as possible, and some of them will spawn if you get too close and start shooting up. So try and be as far right as possible here. And just keep spamming away. Some of them don't launch though. Oh no, I hit the wall. Ah. those bombs save me, not the bullets. That was very nearly a rip there. Sorry I'm missing the chat. Concentrating hard. Proper sweaty. Needed that fuel. Missed that one. This is a really tricky section. Concentrate. No! No! Oh, so close. That was right near the end. And then it's the final section. Oh, that section is evil. Oh, there's only one place. There's only one place to play Scramble Xyphoe, and that's on your Vectric. I was so envious when I saw your tweet of that. It's true, man. But this is a really awesome conversion. Like, guys, is this arcade perfect? I can't. To be fair, it's a long time since I played the arcade original. Thank you, Monkey Jesus. Yes, I'm fairly well versed in Scramble. I've been playing a lot of it on the Vectrex, which is really, really hard to control. That Vectrex like analog stick controller. Oh, nearly threw it out the window. And then I had to buy the one that 25 Clansman recommended for £100. But playing the arcade version, it's been a long time since I played the arcade version. I watched a clip of it earlier today to refresh myself. And honestly, guys, I can't see the difference. Apart from maybe, as you can see, the scrolling at the far right of the screen, it sort of appears in sort of blocks and chunks a little bit. It's not really that noticeable until you actually see it and paying attention to it. I think that's just like something we're going to have to live with to get smooth scrolling on the AMSTREAM. It's something that the R-Type 128K remake had to do, and happened. And loads of people on my YouTube video of it, like Commodore 64 and Specky fans, were moaning about, oh, he's got that scrolling thing at the bottom right of the screen with the playing area, it didn't look good. But you know what? Are you really going to notice that? Is it really impacting on the game? Yeah, just keep firing a straight line here. Now we've just got to hit the fuel dumps here. Try and save up as many lives as possible. It's a really tough section. Oh my god. But yeah, we're talking about the Vectrex there earlier, and a few seconds ago. I will be doing some Vectrex videos on my channel. I hope that's okay, Amstrad fans. You're not going to abandon me because I've done a video on about a different system, are you? I hope not. But I love the Vectrex. Missed a fuel dump there. Alright, kid, don't get cocky. Oh my god! Deep breaths. Ooh! Have we done it? Yes! I did it on one life! Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my god. And the game loops again. Guys, can we have some GGs and... Let's think of an emote to spam. It's a shame we can't have custom emotes like you can on Twitch. Just spam something, anything. Oh, Polymorph, good night, my dude. Thanks for watching, my man. We'll see you again soon, okay, dude? Have a great weekend. Come on, guys, a bit more excitement in the chat there. I beat it. What's WFD? Looks like you completely ruined my... you completed my childhood. Hey, some space rockets. Thank you, Syntax Horror. You're now Master Tier. Old Style Gaming's just like passed out drunk on his keyboard there by the looks of it. Oh my god, and I died to one of those bloody little stupid aliens. Thank you, Jason. Oh, WFD, is that well effing done? Oh, I wasn't familiar with that acronym, Novabug. Hey Alex! Oh yeah, how you doing? Thank you, Alex. Welcome, my dude. Mrs. Xyphoe spamming. What the hell is that? Is that it's a donut? I was looking at that going like, what's that chocolatey ring thing? God. Let's see how far we can get on the second loop here then. Fuel! Checking the risk here because if you go too low, you get stuck behind the mountain top there. Oh, poop. Oh no! I got distracted by Mrs. Xyphoe calling me a silly old goat in the chat. Player one, game over. Well done. I was so close as a kid, damn it. You want to twerk? Great perspective. Oh my goodness. He'll complete it again in a minute. Alright, we're going to do one more playthrough of this. One more of Scramble. I mean, we've pretty much seen all we're going to see in Scramble, but this is beautiful as well. A brilliant work by oh my god, I forgot his name. CPC Puz, isn't it? Sorry, I forgot it wrong there. But this is outstanding work for your first game written in assembly language. That is brilliant. Obviously, there's now a lot of resources available out there on the internet, but like, oh my god, this is for a conversion. This is top drawer. This is. I'm calling this arcade perfect, guys. Okay, there's maybe one or two tiny minor things, but like, I don't see what else you could do. Again, a bit like with Pinball Dreams. What more can you do on an Amstrad? He completed it again, and he was joking. Well, we'll see on this run. Can we do it again? But I'm really happy to have beaten it on like basically one life. We didn't die on that run, did we? I'm sure we didn't. Oh, he got through my hail of bullets there. It seems impressive even after Pinball Dreams. I know, it's kind of unfair playing this after Pinball Dreams. Obviously, you know, Batman Group, very, very, very talented team of people, especially Rhino. He's done some incredible things on the Amstrad. And obviously, they've spent a good 2+ years working on Pinball Dreams for the Amstrad. And, you know, but the thing is, perspective-wise, this is his CPC Puz. This is his first game written in assembly language. And it's wise, and maybe it was wise to choose like a game like Scramble. Yikes! Which is now probably considered fairly sort of simple game because it's an old arcade game. But actually, guys, it's very hard to do well. Many have tried to do Scramble clones on many 8-bit systems and kind of failed fairly miserably with poor frame rate, poor scrolling. And all that kind of stuff. Actually, the Amstrad did pretty well. There was a Scramble clone from Kuma, I think. I forget the name of it. And of course, Killer Cobra, Allright. And Killer Cobra, I love so much. I couldn't tell you. So we actually had some decent Scramble clones on the Amstrad. But this, if you fired this up and told, I don't know, someone you knew that knew of Scramble on the arcade and gone, say your friend came round and went, right, hey mate, could you boot up Scramble on main for me? And you sneakily opened Retro Virtual Machine and put this Amstrad version there, would he know the difference? I don't think so. There we go, guys. So are we all impressed with Scramble? That's brilliant. I love it. Okay. Yes, if you haven't already, guys, please give me a like and a thumbs up on the video. Do it now. All do it now. Go and click that thumbs up button, please, guys. For completing, at the very least, completing Scramble without losing a life. It's an excellent port. Yes. Incredible conversion. Awesome. Well, guys, okay, as I said earlier tonight, we would be doing a double stream tonight. We'd be looking on the AMSTREAM, we'd be looking at Retro Virtual Machine Emulator, and of course then Pinball Dreams, and then Scramble. And then when we're done with the AMSTREAM, I was going to start up a separate stream of... can't find the button, it's just the thumbs up icon below the video. And then I was going to start up a separate stream of Z1 Battle Royale. H1Z1 is dead, but has been resurrected as Z1 Battle Royale with a huge update. I'm very, very excited to try it out. It's my favourite game on modern systems. So what I'm going to do, guys, if you want to carry on watching with me, keep this open in your browser or on your phone. And the second I'm going to stop the stream, it will stop, and then it will start up again with the stuff I need for like streaming Z1 Battle Royale and stuff. And hopefully you guys will stick around to cheer me on, and hopefully I won't suck too much. It's always a good watch anyway, even if you're into your retro games and stuff like that, so hopefully you enjoy it. But I need to do some variety every now and again, guys. Keeps me interested and keeps the channel growing as well. So, thank you very, very much for watching Pinball Dreams and Scramble on the AMSTREAM tonight, guys. Much respect to you. We've had like well over 70 people for watching most of the stream, which is... Hey, Pedro Souza, thank you for the subscription, my dude. Much appreciated, my man. Good night, Novabug there as well. And Rasburger as well. Good night, my friends. So, guys, right. So I'll be back. I need a little break as well. So rest my eyes, get a quick drinky and all that kind of stuff. I will be back with you guys in like 5 minutes tops. But I'll start the stream up anyway and just play some music in the background. Let you guys continue in the chat. If you're not sticking around, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you drop a like and a thumbs up on the video. I'd very, very much appreciate that. And guys, I'm now going to do some Z1 Battle Royale. But AMSTREAM next Friday. Similar, I think we'll do a dual stream like this again next Friday. It's my birthday, so I'm going to do a birthday stream of me probably playing my favourite Amstrad games. Maybe take some requests. But I'll spend more time hanging with you guys in the chat and chatting to you more and being less sweaty and trying to beat games and stuff. Okay. Right. Okay, guys. Right. I shall see you again in a few minutes. Thank you. If you're not sticking around, thank you very, very much for watching. We'll see you next time on the AMSTREAM. But I'll be back streaming in a few minutes for you guys. All right. Cheers.